in 2026, we feel it's again a transformative year for us, including 2027. We now have a pilot that is up and running, and we are running it through campaigns to test materials, such as material that is related to the AstroTurf material and others. There is a lot of work that has been doing in the background to find and understand what is required, not just to fully optimize the process, but also make some judgment towards what we call the first of a kind.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Ofer Vi-cus. He is the CEO of Aduro and Ofer, it's good to see you. How are you?
How are you, Steve? Thank you very much for having me, and thank you for the audience that's spending time to listen to us.
Yeah, I'm excited to learn a bit more about the company and your technology. It's
Sure.
fascinating stuff. I know you've had some recent news out, but let's take a step back and just tell everyone a little bit about the company.
The company was born in 2011. I guess it's a journey that we've been doing hiding and secretly for over 10 years, and then we took it public somewhere in April 2021. The company is based on a phenomena we identify, very unique phenomena we identify in the heavy oil realm, where we are able to do under our condition, basically treat long and heavy molecules, hydrocarbon molecules, so heavy oil, renewable oil. In our case, that I guess the subject of the current discussion is also plastic recycling. We are contended to be a very leading technology in the chemical recycling space, where the net output of that is basically an oil that you could, use for other cause. It's a higher value oil. In the plastic activity, it is for, I guess, production of new plastics. In the case of heavy oil, it's just oil that doesn't need blending and things of such that cost money to transport.
Was the company built on us on looking at a specific sector, or was it more built on the technology being able to transfer to a number of different sectors?
We name it a platform, a chemical platform technology. When we started it, of course, we didn't know how this could be grown. As now we're realizing it's actually a baby gorilla, the way we think of it. But it's all around the phenomena, and we kind of direct that platform technology to different sectors. Each sector is a company making by itself. Heavy oil, there's a lot of it. It needs a lot of requirement and blending in order to make it lighter. There's a lot of energy involved and cost involved in that section. Renewable oil is the same. We recently came up with the extension of patent for taking paraffinic crude and making it converted to, I guess, a conventional oil.
Mm.
And we are taking a very strong, aggressive steps towards chemical recycling, where we're taking material, such as waste plastic, and turn it into some kind of an oil back. So it's a platform chemical technology with huge potential.
Yeah, you actually had news out just recently in the last day or
Right.
so where you've signed a memorandum of understanding with AstroTurf.
AstroTurf.
Yeah,
Yes.
tell me a bit about this. So this is a unique one.
Yes, it's quite a unique one. So it's again, it's based on that phenomenon. So there is embedded in the technology its ability to do a scale up. There is a lot of modularity that could benefit different sectors that we could materialize on. So AstroTurf, synthetic turf, basically is a very unique, refined waste plastic that require treatment. And you could either send it back to everyone else and to the maybe to the MRF and get it treated and things of such. But we have this ability to build smaller scale, very dedicated solutions for smaller volume. And AstroTurf and synthetic turf in particular goes into this. We actually target in our publication sectors such as synthetic turf, such as agricultural waste, marine waste, elements that are, in the realm of waste plastic that are very unique, very defined, and come in a smaller scale. And so we believe that we have very good solution to treat those things while avoiding sending them into some kind of a MRF to further treatment. We can do it on a smaller scale. And so dealing with AstroTurf, the business solution that we're working on with AstroTurf is exactly what we said to investors already 3 or 4 years ago, that we see sectors, specific sectors that we feel we can help on them. And this is just another statement of, yeah, we told investors what we're going to do, and now we are acting on it.
So tell me a little bit about what's ahead the next 3, 6 months, a year out. What sort of things should we be looking at from the company moving forward?
It's quite busy on our end on many levels. In 2026, we feel it's again a transformative year for us, including 2027. We now have a pilot that is up and running, and we are running it through campaigns to test materials, such as material that is related to the AstroTurf material and others. There is a lot of work that has been doing in the background to find and understand what is required, not just to fully optimize the process, but also make some judgment towards what we call the first of a kind. In particular, we are building in the Netherlands a site. The site could be scaled up. We're building our first industrial small scale unit is about 10,000 tons a year unit, which we could scale up to 25,000 tons. And just to give you by comparison, we feel 25,000 tons of waste plastic processing is an ideal size for us. Could be 30, could be a little bit less than 25. That is the range. Because if you have volumes and volumes of material, we can give you several units to address that. And so by
Mhm.
doing this, we're not fixing ourselves to a certain volume. We have this ability to manipulate and move around that. But in the Netherlands right now is we're moving on the site and on building an industrial site. And I guess the work that we're doing in on the pilot is a lot of it is dedicated to perfecting the process that is related to the industrials. We call it the first of a kind. So overall, quite busy year on the chemical recycling space. We also announced recently that we extended our patent portfolio and we moved to the very dedicated specific sector called paraffinic crude. There's a lot of it around the world, and specifically we target Utah. And I think what you'll hear in the coming years as well is some news about us working towards taking unconventional crude, maybe paraffinic crude that is very, very waxy, that you cannot pipeline it.
Mhm.
And if we will do what we do, now you can pipeline it. It's actually becoming
Mm.
closer to conventional crude. So the regular investors will not know a lot about it. This is very intimate market, but it's within the energy sector. There's thousands of barrels that are moving every day that requires some work. And I think we're in a good place there to just jump on this and show our force.
Wow. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty busy summer and into fall as well. And we
Quite
look forward to
exciting
following.
year. Yes,
Yeah, we look
yes.
forward to following your story. Ofer,
Excellent.
thank you so much. Great to see you, and really appreciate a little snapshot of the company. And we'll talk soon. Okay?
Appreciate Steve, and thank you again for the audience that's actually spending the time to listen to what we're doing here.
Yeah,
Excellent.
absolutely. It's very interesting. There's Ofer Vicus. He is the CEO of the very busy Aduro Clean Technologies.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.